Gervonta Davis, and
Yeah.
I know you have your eyes on him towards the future, but I think your stablemate Shakur Stevenson might get that opportunity first. How do you see that fight unfolding between Shakur and Tank Davis?
Well, you never know in this sport, man. Like in terms of who getting a fight first. Like who would expected Frank Martin fighting Tank, especially after the fact, he didn't fight Shakur. So you really never know who will get the fight first. I'm at a level where I am ready. So, whoever Tank will want to fight first, it's really up to that man. You know what I'm saying? But in terms of him and Shakur, if there was to fight, I think Shakur would win. Like, I think Shakur got better skill, and of course, he's just better defensively. Like, I'm always going with the better skill, the better defensive fighter. Tank's skill is phenomenal, but I just feel like he's offense first. I feel like he's offense first, or I feel like Tank is the type of fighter where he'll either be offensive first, or he's very, 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 very patient, and then just try to catch you slipping. You know what I'm saying? And certain fighters, is just smart. So I just think Shakur will win that fight. It'll be a hell of a fight, a hard fight, and it's definitely gonna be a split decision. But I got Shakur.
with with this fight, with the event, it's Shakur's last one with Top Rank. Have you guys had any conversation as to what his future is looking like? Has he given you a clue as to how he plans to continue his career?
Oh yeah, for sure. We talk about that all the time. And shit, like at the end of the day, like we are fighters at the end of the day, and we know shit, when we fight, people is gonna watch. People gonna want to come see us fight. So we bring tickets. We the ones that sell. You know what I'm saying? So we know our power and our position at the end of the day. So um Shakur gonna be straight. Whatever decision he make, he'll be straight.
With the 135-pound division, obviously some big names are tying up the belts. Shakur being one of them, WBC, Gervonta Davis, WBA, Lomachenko being the IBF. Are there conversations for Shakur for a Lomachenko fight for you? Is that something that you're mentally preparing for?
Nah, just keeping it all the way 100 with you. Just keep it all the way 100 with you. Lomachenko is looking for a big name. He don't want to fight somebody like in my position right now. I'm not the biggest name he can fight right now. He's on the end of his career. Honestly, I would love to fight Lomachenko, but I would be thinking, why the f you fighting me for? You could be fighting on your way out. You could be fighting way bigger fights because I got a lot more developing to do. You could be fighting way bigger fights. So Lomachenko's looking for big names at this point. You understand what I'm saying? I would love to fight him, but it's just like it's kind of like far fetched.
Well, I think Baranchyk might be more of an opportunity. He actually called you out when he won his
I
title. Is what do you how do you feel about that?
don't give a. Oh, I would love to fight Baranchyk. Shit, I would love to beat up on Baranchyk, man. Take his belt from him, man. I don't really necessarily care to beat him to win the title, honestly. But hey, a title is a title, man. And I feel like once I get that title in my hands, that title is gonna mean something, and that's something I do know. So I would love to beat up on Baranchyk and take his title from him. He got a fight already lined up, so
I'm not sure. I know he fought May 18 against Navarrete about a month ago, so unclear what his
oh,
next plans are. But they feel that
oh,
I'm sure everyone's eyeing his belt because they feel like he's a beatable opponent at this point.
I don't know. I don't know what everybody doing, but I know what I'm doing. I'm trying to get that jump. That's my first belt. I ain't never have a belt before, and shoot, I hope he'll
Now,
be willing to fight.
you've also been in a back and forth beef that has boiled over with Teofimo Lopez. Uh, what is the
Yep.
current state of your thoughts and feelings towards? And I know you guys hard years ago, so you've gotten a chance to know each other up
Yeah.
close and personal as well too. But a lot of words have been exchanged in recent months, and wanted to get the latest from you.
Yeah. I mean, me and T.O., man, I don't have no problems with T.O. for real. He called me a bitch, though. That's something I ain't gonna forget. He called me a, but I don't got no problems with Tio for real, for real. It's just boxing, you know what I'm saying? But last time I spoke to him, it was on cameras that y'all see. We was at the expo, and this all I can remember. We had conversations. This is all I can remember. This man said, for me to fight him, I gotta go to 140 to get an intern title, and then we can make the fight happen. It's this on camera. The man want me to move up to win another title that I already got. 3 of them. I got 3 of them. I got 3 at 135. So after he told me that, it just let me know that one, you scared, or you just don't want to fight me for some reason. I don't know. So that's what the latest with me and Tio. I'm not gonna keep talking about me fighting Tio. People know I want to fight Tio. Tio know I want to fight Tio. I'm not about to keep doing all that though.
How intense was that sparring years ago?
Oh, it was intense. It was intense, man. I was the I mean, people knew me as an amateur. I was like the hottest amateur. That was just nice. And Tio knew me just from him being an amateur, and I was already nice amateurs. He went pro before me. We were familiar with each other. And shoot, it was really good work. I think we did what 6 rounds, 6 or 8 rounds. And I was 19, so Tio had to be like 21. Like we was young, and it was intense. It was good work, like to the point where we was fighting afterwards.
Oh, like legit fighting?
Nah.
uh, with uh, with Teofimo, what are your honest thoughts about him in the 140-pound picture? There's a lot of top guys at 140 pounds right now. Do you believe he's the best?
The best. That's far fetched a little bit. He just got there. A little more seasoning need to be there, but he's one of the best for sure. I can say that he's definitely one of the best. Like I would still like to see the fight with him and Devin Haney. I would like to see that fight. You know?
Do you consider Haney still uh, the top dog at 140 despite the loss?
Yes. There's not a lot of guys out there that can beat Devin Haney. An average person just can't walk in there and beat Devin Haney. I still think Devin Haney is one of the top guys at 140, just as well as Ryan Garcia, for sure.
Mhm. With how do you see the rest of the year playing out? You've already had this will be your second fight in 2024. Do you see when do you see yourself building into the main event fighter? Do you think that's the next step for you?
Oh yeah. I mean, truth be told, like honestly, like you want to be like all the way real with you, bro. Like I'm a main event fighter now. I can main event fight now. Like there's a lot of fighters out here that's main eventing. No, there's a lot of fighters out here that's main eventing. Like I'm a main event fighter now. I can go to my hometown now and fucking freaking sell out the scope now. I can do that in my hometown. So it's just a matter of my belt, when I'm gonna get this belt, and what big name can I get in this ring? That's the only thing that I'm really like on my head. You know what I'm saying? I'm a main event fighter. That's no question. I know they got me the TV opener for this, which is cool. I'm fighting on TV. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool. But I'm a main event fighter now. That's a good question. Confidence is it's funny because I never really had a problem with confidence. After that fight, it just taught me a whole lot about myself, about my conditioning, about um when I could pick it up in the ring, how much punches, I would like to take. It just taught me a lot about myself, how to control shit. And I feel bad for Miguel Medrano. I got a lot better off that fight.
Gotcha. Do you feel this is the kind of fight you needed or wanted? Obviously, Pedraza was a known name, former world champion. Medueno, more of the diehards are familiar with, but not doesn't have that recognition from a casual perspective. Do you feel this was still a great opponent for you for your development?
Yes, I do, honestly, because he's my age. We're young. he still have a lot of experience, and he got power. He got power, and he likes to fight and throw a lot of punches. So I'm not gonna be there to stand there for a lot of shots like I was with Pedraza, because this guy can hold some power. So I'm gonna be fighting different, of course, a lot more smarter. But the results is gonna be the results. It's gonna be pretty same.
You're fighting on ESPN broadcast opener. It'll be a 3-fight telecast. Your stablemate Shakur Stevenson obviously headlining the show. But how do you feel like your star has grown at this stage of your career? Obviously, coming with the amateur pedigree, silver medalist, but where do you feel you are now as far as your star potential?
Um, I feel like we got work to do. I feel like we got a lot of work to do, honestly. Um, what I do like about what I carry in this sport, though, in terms of that, is my respect with the star that I have in this sport. Because I travel a lot, so I'll be in and out of airports. People still be want to take pictures with me and stuff like that, and random ass spots. People still know me. I'm like, damn. So people know me for sure, but we still got a lot of work to do for sure. And my 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 craft is definitely respected in this sport, from the top notch people all the way down to the kids watching me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm very respected. So that's one thing I do carry in the sport is respect.
Absolutely. And, in case for people who didn't recognize you, you're wearing that shirt walking down the street, I think they would get a quick idea as to who you are. For your fans watching, where could they get that shirt?
They can go on my Instagram, man. It's the link in the bio. These the fight shirts. I linked up with, actually my brothers, we had linked up with. We did a collaboration with them, with this company from the UK. And yeah, the link in my bio. So y'all go check it out. The whole website. They got more stuff up there, but got businessman up there, and they got DB3 up there. They got Kelvin and Keon up there. So if y'all DB3 fans, Kelvin, Keon fans, the shirts up there for y'all too.
And obviously, you're one of the top guys at 135 pounds. Again, returning July 6th, Miguel Medueno. What are you looking to prove in this fight? What kind of a promise can you make for us to look forward to?
My fight is going to be entertaining. Like seriously, like I'm not even going to stress that enough. My fight is going to be entertaining. Like if you want to see some entertaining shit, I don't even care if you don't watch boxing. When you watch me fight, it's just especially for this one. As much I learned off of Pedraza fight and how I'm looking in camp, training alongside Terrence Crawford, DB3, Troy Isley. Man, I'm about to put on I'm about to have fun. I'm about to have fun. And I'm about to fight for myself this time. And I might just have fun. I'm not about to worry about the crowd get hyping me up. I'm not even. I'm gonna listen to my coaches, but I'm gonna have fun, you know. And I know it's gonna be a very entertaining fight. So